The first match, I thought we wrestled well with a lot of energy, came out with just scoring a lot of points. It was good to see. Then I thought, we just had this lull in the second match, which we're making mental mistakes and positions, and frustrating as a coach that when you put the time in, that they have this lull in the second match, and you can't have those let-ups because when we get to tournament mode, it's going to be important to win those second matches and third, and how we wrestle as we continue through our tournament. So it's got to get back in the room and get some people correcting things, but thought Dylan Wisman had a great day. After he finished his second match, I was like, that was a really good day for our senior who's been banged up, but saw some good things. He beat the kid from Northern Illinois was only had one loss and was in the finals with Daniel Lewis last year at 74. I thought his energy showed, his attacks, the way even in his second match where it was frustrating, he stuck with it and kept scoring points. So there was a couple of guys that stood out like that. I think Jake Hughes did a really good job today. Even though his best stuff wasn't there, he kept battling to score points, and that's what our guys got to learn. In those kind of matches like that, you got to keep attacking and scoring, and when it's not there, eventually it will be there.
What did you think about the impact that your first two wrestlers had with the two pins had on the rest of the day going forward?
Well, that makes it fun because they're going out with some energy and putting people on their back, and that's kind of what our program was more like. And it's just, you've got to go out there with a confidence knowing that when I get to my positions, I'm going to put them in danger and score. And Cam can do that, our 25-pounder. He's a very dangerous wrestler, but he also in the second match then has a 10-4 lead and lets it go away because he makes silly mistakes and goes to his back. So he's got to learn from that. But it definitely provides a lot of energy when you know you're getting after it and scoring big bonus points.
Take me through Wisman's last-second takedown against NIU. What did he do well there in a short amount of time?
He's just, that kid's a real high-quality kid, and it's two of the best kids in the conference, and he just continued. It got to a point where he's wanting to cut the guy and score takedowns, and that's awesome. That's in a high-level match. He's scoring and getting a major, which was big. It sends a message that, hey, I'm here, I'm the senior, and I'm making the most of my last year here, and I'm going to compete at the highest level. And Dylan's had spurts where we've seen that, but the last couple of weeks I've seen in the practice room a new and energized Dylan, and it's good to see.
Oklahoma State is up next, the number 8 team in the country, according to the NWCA rankings. How are you going to prepare this week for your toughest matchup to date?
We prepare for all of them the same way, getting the kids to believe in their positions and scoring points and committing on top. It's going to take that. Oklahoma State's well coached. They have a really good team. But matchup-wise, I really know. I know we can compete with them and go down there and get a win, but I know it. They have to know it. They got to go in that building and take a win from them. And what it takes is winning your positions and going and getting takedowns when it's short time at the end of the periods, getting off the bottom, riding really tough. And if we do that with the energy like we did in that first match, we'll compete at a high level and can go get a win down there.
Coach, 21 straight MAC dual wins. What can you say about that streak?
I don't know. You tell me I don't keep count of those things. It's nice. It's nice that we're doing that stuff, but it's something that we expect that stuff to happen, and we're going out there and competing. We got to compete at a higher level than we did in that second match, but it's good. I guess it's good because it gets media to write about it, and it's fun to see that for the kids, but we just got to keep plugging away. And I'd like to see, because we've won a couple matches in a row now here, that 3 or 4 matches in a row that we keep improving and getting better, and that's what the practice room now is. We have a long week now till next Sunday that the guys put the time in and the effort of doing the little things right in the practice room to get that little bit better to win big matches like next week against Oklahoma State.